Good afternoon, folks. We're doing a review this afternoon on a Permobil M3 power chair with seat lift, tilt, and interior tilt. Three different functions on this power chair. This power chair has 27 miles. Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have a nice Permobil M3 power chair with the 12-inch seat lift. It has the electric tilt and it has the interior tilt. Okay, it has manual legs and manual recline. So three electrical functions on this chair. This chair has 27 miles. It was used less than 2 months, literally brand new. So the first thing we'll do is we'll show you how the seat elevates and all that and tilts. With this one, you go through the joystick, and when you go to your joystick, the button that you turned it on the left side, you're going to keep going forward until you see a picture of the seat. As soon as you see a picture of your seating, you just want the bottom to be yellow. If the bottom's not yellow, that's for the seat lift. If the bottom is not yellow, just move the joystick sideways until the bottom cushion is yellow. So right now it's already yellow, we'll leave it there. Then push this back, and now your seat lift, I'll push it forward, your seat lift will start going up, okay? You're gonna start roughly at 23 inches when you're down. By the time you're all the way up, you'll be about 35 inches high. The nice thing about this thing, once you're all the way up, you'll still be able to drive this chair at an eye level where you're talking to someone and they'll be able to look you right in the eye. You're also going to be able to reach your cabinet, the second and third cabinet in your house. And if I put it back in drive, you can see what I'm talking about. You can see how it still drives with the seat elevated, okay? Let's look at the base while we have it up. So you can see it's 6 wheels. So this is called a mid wheel. Mid wheel means your drive wheel, the big wheel. It's going to be in the middle, okay? Usually it may not be exactly in the middle, but it's in the middle of those two, okay? When you have a mid-wheel drive, you're always going to have a wheel on the ground in front and a wheel on the ground in the back to keep the stability of the suspension, and it makes it turn so much better, okay? You have solid tires all the way around. They're not going to mark your floor, okay? You have an anchor point here. There's another one inside here, and you have 2 more on the opposite side. So you have 4 of these anchor points. This is where you secure your chair if you want to tie it down, okay? There's a suspension back here. You can't see it. You'll be able to see it later for the suspension on the chair. You can see the armature for the seat lift. Right there, you can see how well this is built. This is built in Sweden. This is a Swedish power chair, one of the highest quality power chair you can get on the market. This chair, like all power chair, it has 2 motors. You can see 1 motor here and 1 motor here. These motors go right to the wheel. There's no chain, no belt. They're directly connected to the hub of the wheel, the drive wheel. So there's no maintenance, directly connected. If you want to push this chair, well, this chair probably weighs close to 400 pounds, okay? So you're not going to push it and you're not going to lift it. But if you turn the power off on the chair, and the reason you want the power off, these are electric motors, okay? This is the front of the motor right here. And you see this little handle right here? If I push it in, and I do in on this one, now you can see the chair is in neutral. Both wheels are in neutral, okay? So this is how you can push your chair freely in neutral, but when you're done, always put it back in gear, okay? We're going to turn the power back on. We're going to give it about 2 seconds, and then we're going to put it back here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the seat. And this time we're going to bring the seat down. As the seat goes down, let me talk to you about one more thing too. A lot of people have trouble getting out of their chairs, okay? So if you have a seat lift like this, look at this. If you flip the foot plate up and you're sitting in your chair and you get yourself here, you're almost out of your chair automatically. So with the seat lift, it also helps get out of the chair if you're able to do that, okay? So this chair also has what's called a swing away joystick. So I took the joystick from here to here. This stops you from hitting the joystick when you get to a dining table and get a lot closer to a dining table without damaging your joystick. If you're left-handed, we're all the way to the bottom. If you're left-handed, we can put the joystick on the left side. The next thing I'm going to show you is the tilt. This is called the electric tilt. That's when the bottom goes back. Of course, if the bottom goes back, it's going to take the legs and the back as they're connected together. This is really good if you need to have pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back. You just want to relax and have your legs up in the air. You could do that. Now the feet are manual, so these feet right here can go up, but there's a knob right here, and you can adjust them to manually. Now it's really hard to pull this when you're sitting in the chair, so you have to have someone do it for you, but these are manual legs, and we'll put them back here. So we're going to put the seat back down. So you can see how you can have really good circulation, okay? And I want to show you something else about this chair also. Okay? So this chair here has what's called the anterior tilt, where the seat can tilt forward. Watch this. I'll get it all the way down, then it should start. You see the bottom going up? So it has a little bit of an anterior tilt to help you get out also. So you can also do that when the seat's elevated. Of course, you'd have the foot plate up and you'd have them all the way back into the chair so you don't have nothing in your way. This is called the anterior tilt. So it has a little bit of an anterior tilt, okay? So now we're going to put it back in drive 2. And I'm going to show you how nice that chair turns in a circle. And you can't even hear this chair. These chairs are so, in the last 25 years, the engineering on these chairs has been incredible. Now this chair has an 18 by 16 seat. It has a wing back. So what that means is this back right here is contour. It's a custom back. So this chair, this chair is built for someone under 6 feet tall. Well, actually, I'm 6 foot tall, so we'll see how it fits me. It has this humongous headrest. Never seen one that big before. Humongous headrest, and this headrest, folks, is adjustable. So this headrest is very expensive. This headrest has an adjustment here. So what that means, you could take this headrest right here, it's like this, and bring it like this. So you can adjust it any position you want. This is a really expensive headrest. You don't see too many of these on this type of chair, okay? Also, the back can be adjusted also. The back reclined, it's a manual. There's a knob on this side. So if I pull this, this is as far as you can go with the back, okay? And if I bring it back up, this is as far as it'll go forward. One, this will be driving position. So that's a manual back and a manual legs, okay? Everything else is electric. When you charge the batteries in this chair, you will take your charger. This may not be the charger, but we'll use this one for example. You plug it right below the joystick right there, and as soon as the light goes to full, the charger will stop charging when the batteries are full. Okay? So, let's recap a little bit. I'm going to tilt the seat back a little bit. I don't like the legs that low, so we're going to go back to the seat. And we're going to tilt it back just a little bit so I'm sitting a little more in my seat when I drive it. All right? So we have here a Permobil M3. Has 27 miles. It was used less than 2 months. It has electric tilt. It has electric anterior tilt. And it has the seat lift. Sorry. 12-inch seat lift. 3 electrical function, 27 miles. It has the suspension we talked about. Solid tires, flip-up arm, swing-away joystick, custom headrest, custom back. Just a great power chair. It's made in Sweden, so it's the highest quality engineering you can get in the world. Okay, this is called the Permobil M3. Ready to go. This chair is like riding on a cloud. 6.3 miles an hour. It was so smooth. And it slows down really nicely. It turns really exceptionally well. And when you stop, it has built-in brakes in the motors, which makes it easier to stop. And you can see how smooth that chair is. The response is not very fast. Anybody can learn to drive this chair. Now I have it on fast. If you had it on slow, I'd be barely moving right now. This chair will do well in the grass also. No problem in the grass. Now the grass today is kind of burned up. It's It's 95 degrees. We haven't had any rain in a while, so but as long as your grass has a good solid bottom, you should be fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to elevate the seat so you can see the seat lift going up, and I will drive the chair with the seat lift elevated. So this one has the electric seat lift, the anterior tilt, and it has the 3 functions: seat lift, tilt, anterior tilt. There we go. Too many chairs today. I forget which every one of them has. I do know it has 27 miles, so used less than 2 months. So I'm going to put it back in drive. So when you drive this chair with the seat elevated, folks, just drive it on the perfect surface, you know. And this one will go about 3 miles an hour, 3.3 miles an hour with the seat elevated. So you can see. And this one, as I said, has the contoured back, manual legs, and manual recline. But everything else is electric. Great power chair. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.